Welcome to the Loud Spot, brought to you by the Pantheon Podcast Network. I'm Diego from the Asylum Radio Network. Tonight's guest, Black Heart Saints. Let's go.
Oh, no! Oh, boy! Ah, here it comes! The motherfucking Loud Spot!
What is up, everybody? I'm Diego from the Asylum Radio Network, filling in for our boy Sebastian. Another update. Here it goes. Producer Sam is always joining in. And, of course, Blackheart Saints is with us as well. I got this straight. Hot off the presses. Sebastian is in Weed, California, where his pickleball team, the Pickleback Mountaineers, are in the semifinals. They come in as the number 2 seed of 2 teams.
Right behind the number first team.
Not right behind the number first team, Tickle Me Pickle.
That's right. It's nice.
I wish all that was true. God, I wish all that was true. It would be so beautiful, so beautiful. Let's get on with it. Tonight's guest, Blackheart Saints, Austin, Texas own. Man, we got a lot to talk about, boys. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
Let's go. Up top here, we got Josh on vocals. Down below, Mark, are you guitar player?
Skin flute.
I majored that for 2 semesters in community college.
Really? Nice. Did you get a degree? Did you graduate?
No, they kicked me out. They found me smoking in the bathroom, and it's a regret. One day, never too late is what they say to go back to school.
That's right. Yeah. Well,
I thought it was because I thought it was because you licked the flute a little too much. You put too much spit on it.
It's details, Sam. This is just details. I mean, the bottom line is I got kicked out, okay?
All right.
My dad left me, and now nobody talks to me. Sam took me in, and now here we are. So let's get right into it. Austin, Texas. I just want to know, I went out there last year. I'm going out again this year to do some stuff down there with Jesse James at I can't even remember what little festival we're going down to. Austin is I guess the word is captivating. It's a captivating city because you think Texas. I think Texas, for all my life, I ever just traveled the 40 top panhandle, right? Couple tumbleweeds, skinniest cows I've ever seen in my life. And then into my 30s and now 40, I get down to Austin and I'm like, all right, so I'm going to move here one day because it's got everything. Mainly, though, it's got food and it's got music. Why and how? Just explain Austin for somebody that's never been. How is it that there's so much immense talent musically, not just rock, but all across the spectrum coming out of Austin these days?
Well, before you move here, we have too many people as it is. So I don't know if there's enough room.
I understand.
Rent's gone up. It's like California now, man.
That's it. That's it.
But, man, yeah, we all moved. None of us are from Austin originally. We just moved here to start the band and meet musicians that are, that have the same vision as us, and that's where we all met. And here we are today, a long time ago later. So, yeah.
A lot of skin flute playing.
In California.
That's it. That's ironically, my origins are California, and now I'm in Nashville, so I feel the whole please don't move here. We're kind of full. Like it's a little full right now. Rent's going up, gas is too high. I feel that. So I'll stick here for just a little bit. So you guys got a single called Human Ecstasy, released at January 20th. It's getting radio play. We going after more radio play nowadays, boys?
Yeah. We just kicked off the national radio campaign. I just got a word from a manager got added to a station out of Chicago. So it's a pretty big deal. So this will be the biggest kind of rollout that we've had so far in our career. So we're going to see where it lands us.
Nice.
Hey, Josh, how long you been with the band? Since day one, or did you just join?
Yeah. Me and Mark started the band in was it 2014? Is that right,
Yeah,
Mark?
that's right.
We started from the beginning, man, and just been kind of hammering out for 9 years. So
nice.
It's been good. Yeah.
And you guys got some festivals on the horizon this year. One mainly Upheaval, Grand Rapids,
right.
Michigan.
Grand Rapids.
How, when, and like when you guys got the news, how did it all come about? I need details. Josh, you start us off.
We actually played Upheaval last year, man, and had the opportunity to get out there. We did like a little Midwest tour with that, Mark. What was it? Just stopped in Nashville.
Played Indiana and Illinois. Yeah.
It was good, man. It was a good experience. Cool to be on a big stage out there. Grand Rapids, Michigan. What they have going on is really cool. It started to rain, so it was definitely like a cool, like Woodstock kind of vibe. It was everything, man. Very fun.
Nice. And then like you guys have been around since 14 in 18. Was it 2018? I believe. I can't remember exactly what year all these singles come out, but you guys have charted. Like it seems like every single has just hit big. And so kind of when you guys go into the studio, a lot of bands just say, no, we don't have that. We're not writing for hits. We're not writing for singles. We're not writing for albums. Are you guys going, okay, we want singles, radio play, or we're just writing what we feel? Or kind of just explain that whole scenario out for me.
So we started off writing EPs and albums, and then shifted, because people's listening habits are singles. That's just the reality of what it is. The way Spotify is, it's rewards you for putting out singles too. So if you're going to get those numbers up, you have to put out singles. So we've been doing singles for quite a while. So we've been lucky to get on some official Spotify playlists. Got a lot of love on like the Southern hard rock and even the hard rock mainstream playlist so far.
Nice.
Yeah, and I think we just been learning as we go too, man. It's we kind of have a format, and then we just kind of started running with it and see what kind of worked and what didn't work, and try to switch it up every year as well. So with the new singles, going from the EPs to the singles, or would it be a full album or anything like that? We just kind of had to keep changing the game plan just due to how people are listening to music nowadays. So the next thing was kind of create more content for people to kind of get their eyes and ears on. So that's kind of been the game.
So are you guys playing around with the little TikToks and stuff like that yet? And we didn't go look, so we don't know if you got a TikTok page out there.
We do have a TikTok page, but one thing you're not going to fucking see us do is do the get ready with me and do all the makeup. Look, you got to embrace technology, and we've always been about that. We've even had an NFT project, so we're all about embracing technology. We're not necessarily going to embrace the culture of that. We're gonna set our own rules for our own culture.
Well, the biggest thing is just remember, TikTok's for one thing, amusement only. It's not really it's not a professional thing like you getting out there. Hey, check out my band. We're playing this Friday night. It's never going to get shared. Nope, you got to have like Josh taking a crap somewhere on the toilet. Yeah. You guys catch him. Or it's seriously that's what TikTok's about. And it started off with the dance phase with all those people. I'm 43. I'm sure you're older than 25, Mark. So I know that you're not going to do those dances and shit like that. But you got to get creative with it in order for it to really catch on. But it also has got to be you guys at the same time. It can't be like fake, you guys doing dances. I can see maybe Josh doing a dance. He's the front man. He's the singer. That's what he does. But yeah, exactly. he did the David Lee Roth kick. Look at that. Yeah. But I think that's one of the things that I always say to bands when I'm managing or doing a part of their projects. Like, let's use TikTok for what it is, Facebook for what it is, Instagram for what it is, and YouTube. Unfortunately, you usually task one person with putting all that content on that within the band, and they're like, dude, I'm worn out. I can't do this no more. We're trying to get it created. So that's why they, you usually have a content creator that fills you in. Hey guys, I need you to record a TikTok, and here's your script, and here's this, and here's that, and it's like, okay. And then after about 2 months of it, you're like, I'm so sick of this stuff. But then you start seeing those numbers, just kind of like a single when it gets released. You start seeing the numbers after 3 months.
Yeah, I mean, our OnlyFans is exploding already.
Oh, there you go. So, there you go.
We're on top of that. That's the real money maker. You don't really pay for music anymore. So
that's Mark's feet pick are on fire.
There you go. Yeah, $5 a pop for $5 for each toe. Really.
$5. It's
toe, $5 per toe.
Yeah,
too rich for my blood, my guy. Yeah. So, with the changing landscape, and we know that technology is now our friend. And a lot like Sam just said, you gotta do TikTok. You gotta do social media as a whole. You clearly just stated you guys aren't afraid to go against the narrative. You're not going to get out there and do these dances. You're not going to, do what I had for breakfast in my morning routine with my avocado toast. do you guys kind of take that same approach when you're writing music or you're going into the studio and saying, we need to sound different, we want to change up, or is it something that you want to have that same sound? Or kind of, like some bands, I always use Metallica as the example. Metallica has sounded the same since 1986. But if you love them for that. Saint Anger didn't sound like Metallica. People hated on them, right? Now they're coming back. They got the new album. A little same. I still bought it. Lars, I bought it. I bought it, Lars. Yeah, I bought it.
Fuck you, Lars. I fucking downloaded from Napster. Kiss my ass.
I downloaded the Black album.
Actually, it was from LimeWire. It was from LimeWire at that time.
Same Pirate Bay. Yeah, Pirate Bay. Yeah. So, like, how do you kind of just go? Because I have no musical talent, so I couldn't. There's no
I don't
talent
either.
here.
So
So when you sit down to write, what do you? Are you appeasing the crowd, I guess, or are you appeasing yourself? What kind of? How does that process? Take me through it, Josh.
I think it's a little bit of both, man. We got to be happy with ourselves with whatever we're writing and portray that message that we're trying to put out there. So yeah, I guess, we don't also want to close ourselves off to like experimenting with sounds and stuff and grow the sound of the band. But we don't want to steer away from what Black Heart Saints is. So we do have a formula. We do have, where Mark will come in with a tone, a riff that, really kind of sparks the imagination, and we just kind of start writing a story to that. So, I guess if we keep it to that formula, there's not too much that's going to change, I think, over time. But we're working with new producers and stuff like that. We do expect something to change. So hopefully everyone's kind of cool with that.
Hell yeah. If you're just now joining us this evening, Mark and Josh from Black Heart Saints. They got the new single out. It is called Human Ecstasy. We're going to take a quick, short break right now. Coming back, going to have the guys a little bit and that music video. Stay tuned. Coming back, joining us, Black Heart Saints, right here on the Loud Spot, Pantheon Podcast Network. Mark and Josh, you guys, South by Southwest, you played it. Tell me more. Right. Tell me more, and I'm just going to leave it at that because, like, is that an?
You know what?
Or is it overblown?
Go ahead, Mike. Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, it's just a crazy time. They shut down 6th Street and all the surrounding streets. So you got people just going crazy. There's all kinds of drinking and drug use and all the wonderful things in life that are just happening all around you.
Usually in our van.
Yeah, usually in the van, we'll have our little party within the party in the van.
We bring that homeless chick in. We gave her something to drink and eat. So we helping the homeless. It's very good.
We're being Christ-like, you got to help the homeless. You got to, we have wine, we made it in our van.
Goes undone. That's it. Yeah.
It was fermented in our van, actually. Our bass player, he just left some juice in there for over a month. And then,
that's it. It turned into Jailhouse Hooch right there. Boom.
Yeah. So that pretty much sums up South by Southwest. What I remember, but
you sum it up pretty great because I don't like South by Southwest. Shame on South by Southwest. It used to be an awesome festival. It actually had artists that came there, independent artists that actually came there. They weren't worried about money or anything like that. Of course, they were still playing for free pretty much everywhere they went for exposure. Now it's just turned into, I'm sorry, South by Southwest. After, 15 years of coming to your festival, you turn into a shit show. And I really wish they got back to the old way. But I go over across the street now to and see the metalcore bands over there at and I forget now. I can't think of the venue. It
was on 6th Street.
The motto for Texas. What's the motto for Texas?
Come and take it live.
Come and take it live. I go over to Come and Take It Live because that's true South by Southwest kind of thing, even though it's metal now versus indie and pop, but that feels like South by Southwest if I'm going down there. Now it's just corporate. It's too corporate.
It is. That's our favorite place to play. We're actually playing there at the end of the month with King's X on May 25th.
Shout out to Come and Take It Live Productions. You guys do a great job. You got a great venue, and you got that great ass taco stand that's outside.
That's right.
They got a major taco stand. It's good, Diego.
Bro, when I like I said, when I was down there, I had a little bit of business to do, and then the rest was like finding all the taco stands, and I did.
Yeah, it's not hard. It's not hard.
It's not. Yeah,
I stay at that. I'd stay at that Motel 6 that has like a little. It used to be a Denny's. I could tell it used to be a Denny's. It's on the south side there, almost close towards what is that? Bow something. What's the city that's just south of
Buda.
Buda. There you go. Because I always pronounce it wrong. That's why. And I stay over there, and it has this. They have tacos in there, and it's not as good as Come and Take It Live's taco stand per se, and other places that have taco stands. But that taco stand in the morning on a hangover, it's the best. And I ain't got to walk far for it. Now I just got to get my Uber so I can go up to 6th Street in Congress. So,
There's funny enough. There's a district in town called the Taco Stand. It's just it's a really bad area of town. You go there around 2 or 3 a.m. You see a bunch of ladies standing out there, and you just pull up. And
it's a different type of tacos. Not as much hot sauce on those tacos.
I mean, maybe
you want to wash your hands after you eat those tacos. Please
take your antibiotics.
Well, let's show them that video, Diego.
Don't rub your eyes.
You ready? We ready to do this music video?
Yeah, let's show them this video.
Let's go. Human Ecstasy. Right now, the single. Roll it.
Has no patience, taking your body without hesitation. Inside your mirage, I'll always seem to be lost. Where mental health will hide itself in camouflage. This is a fantasy, a vicious enemy. There is no remedy.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Human Ecstasy by Black Heart Saints. Dude, I love okay, here's the thing. I love fucking lyric videos, right? I love them. I wish they would have had them when I was younger, and I do enjoy reading the back of the cassettes and whatnot. I'm just old enough to remember cassettes, but lyric videos, like, I don't know, something about them, like you get tranced in them, right? And then you go to the next and the next and the next, and that's kind of how you find bands and find new singles and stuff like that. But speaking of this lyric video, do we have any plans on getting like a music video to this?
I think so, right, Mark?
I think there's something in the works. Yeah, we're going to see, how this single does at radio, and you never know. Nice.
I'd definitely be looking forward to that. So what's next for you guys? Like I said, we got Upheaval Festival coming a little bit later on in the year. Is there a tour brewing as well?
I mean, so there's kind of a little mini tour around that date. We're going to be playing in Nashville. We have a date in Indiana. We do a couple of festivals here and there too over the summer. We've got a biker rally to play in I think about 2 weeks from now here in Texas. So we're going to be all over the U.S. You can always just look for us at blackheartstatesmusic.com. We'll have all of our tour dates and all the goodies you can buy as well.
Nice.
Yeah, we've been back in the studio as well and working on new music as well. So that's probably coming out.
Months. About 2 weeks ago we were just in there. So we got another one brewing for you as well.
Well, you guys know that's a never-ending grind. As soon as you put out one, you should have already had the other one in the works, loaded up, that kind of thing. And then once the 2-3 months out, then you're already working on the next, the next year's quarters and stuff like that. Are you guys currently? Do you guys have a booking agent or anything like that? Are you guys that people can probably hit up your booking agent and request that, hey, bring these guys out here, or management team?
Yeah, so we're just posted on Craigslist, and we just hope somebody responds. We go to each city's Craigslist. And
do you guys remember that website? It was like request a band or something like that, and it never
Backpage? Backpage?
No, it wasn't Backpage. That's where you got in trouble. But there was a website out there, and was in the early 2009 to 2012-ish, right around in there. There was it was request a band, kind of like Bands in Town, but it had you can request them, and the more requests, bands could go and management could go on there and go, oh shoot, we got some people. But I remember there was sometimes that kind of backfired, kind of like how Facebook invites used to work, and the event invites. People used to say they were going, but they never show up, or they'd invite themselves all the way clear across from the United States. And but the thing is that we always keep telling people is, if you want this band to come to your city, tell your promoters and the people that are working on this stuff. Tell them, get this band, and give them the link. Don't just say the band, because they're never going to search them up. Say, get this band. I'll come to this show. I'll bring all my friends, like 2, but they say like 20, right? So, but I also tell bands, don't hide who's booking you. If the band's doing their own booking, hey, hit us up at our Gmail account, or hit, Dave Shapiro up at Sound Talent Group or something.
Exactly. Yeah, I think Bands in Town has a feature just like that what you're describing now. I think they rolled that out. But we've got, people can, ask about dates, and we played private parties, funny enough, too. We'll do that here and there. We've actually played a wedding at one point.
Hey, I come from the emo pop punk era of booking a lot of things. And I'll tell you what, basement shows, true fans come out of basement shows, true diehard fans versus, let's say, up on the stage at Bowie's or something like that. Hate to use Nashville, sorry.
Yeah,
but
why you do me like that?
Yeah, exactly. With all the lights and the nice production and the good sound and stuff like that, and where fans don't really come out of that all the time. But that basement show, that one that everyone's drinking out of like the same gallon jug or same keg.
Yeah, you'll get pregnant fans from that result too. So
that's I don't know if that's always a good thing though. That could
not in Texas. It's not.
Not in Texas. Well, where can people go take a look at your guys' stuff? Drop those links. We all know Spotify and everywhere else, but where can they take a look at some merch and stuff like that?
Yes, it's all going to be at blackheartsaintsmusic.com. It's your one-stop shop.
That's it. That's it. With the new single, Human Ecstasy, call your FM station, call XM. All the radio stations be playing it. We're playing it here at the Asylum. Make sure you call, request it. Go out to the show. See them at Upheaval this year and on their tour. Go to their website. Check out all their music and their merch. You got merch too, right?
Of course, we got T-shirts. We got even mugs. And, beanies, hats, I think Josh is actually wearing
I think he's wearing the beanie and
the whitey tighties. We got it all, man.
Hey, wait, quick question. How do you guys feel about band members wearing their own merch? We already know your answer, Josh. You remember that was a thing back then? People were like, we don't wear our own. You're the main representative for your band. You should wear every piece of clothing. Right now, Mark's got the Black Heart Saints underwear on right now.
I do. Well, actually, I don't have anything on, but I would.
Oh, that's right.
I would normally be wearing that.
But he has a name tattooed to his ass, so that works out.
That's right.
Yeah.
Property.
Property of.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, yeah.
We signed our life away. We did a blood pact when we first started this band, so that's where we are today. So.
And that's why we all got something.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys so much for taking the time out this evening, joining us. Come back anytime. We'll see you guys on the road. I'm sure I'll hit you guys up when you're in Nashville. It's been awesome. Mark, Josh, Blackheart Saints. Go request them up. Diego.
Stay right there, guys.
Okay.
This is the Loud Spot outro by Nothing Short of Tragic. Is this all talk with no action? No. Is this my thoughts with distraction? No. Is this what I bought that's in fashion? Or is this the Loud Spot with Sebastian? Yes. Does Nothing Short of Tragic have us back again? Yes. Does everything that's good really have to end? Yes. A pimp host has to pimp show, so to get more episodes, make an order, this is over.